All right, guess we're doing this. I guess it's official. We're doing this college game. How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am DrDelay, and we've got some college basketball for you today as we have Milligan taking on Middle Tennessee. I don't expect to have a great stream as far as numbers go, but I'm just kind of practicing for calls in the future. Hopefully, this works here. We can get a board on the scoreboard on the thing here. I don't know. We'll see. Because there we go. Yeah, we got it. We got it right here. So now we're just waiting for them to have tip-off here, as we are just underway in Middle Tennessee. Okay, this is going to be crazy. Bring it up the court. Again, I don't really know the name, so I apologize there. Number 55 has it. Taking it inside, looking, passes it outside to 10, who passes it outside to 22, passing it to 55, keeping it beyond the arc for now, passes it inside, working his way inside, lace it up for 2, it's a missed shot there, missed layup, rebounded by Milligan, bringing it up the court. Milligan, again, I'm not too familiar with them. I saw they've only played like 2 games last year. As beyond the arc, passes it inside the key, working his way up. Lays it up anyway. That was an interesting shot choice. Now it's rebounded by Middle Tennessee, who has it knocked away by Milligan. Oh, man, this is already kind of a interesting game here. Milligan now with it. Again, 0-0 is your score. We're just now beginning this game. Passes it. This is number 3, pardon me. Passes it to 0. Again, I'll try to get the names as soon as I can. Jump back 3. That is In-N-Out Burger, as that is rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Bringing up the court. This is number 55, passing it to 10. Passes it back to 55. Passes it back to 10. 13 with it now. Passes it to 22. He takes a 3. That is good. Opening up the scoring now with 18:30 left to go in this one, in the first quarter, or first half, I should say. Again, I apologize, butchering everything. Lays it up, and that is going to be goaltending, but there's no call. I mean, he slammed the glass, but it is what it is. 55, bringing it up, passing it to 10, 22. Corner 3, and that is in and out, but it's slammed home. As it's now 5-0 Middle Tennessee. Again, I'm sure the spread is like 55 as he tosses it in, and that's in and out. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Go Milligan. There we go, Draven. That's what we're doing here. Bouncing it inside. Working his way. And now passes it out. He's wide open for 3. And that is good. And just like that, it is 8-0. Loof with the 3. Now Milligan is just... They are looking lost here. Trying to make something happen. Again, they only played 2 games last year, apparently. That is pretty crazy to me, as number 4 has it for Milligan, passing it to 3, passes it back to 4, 34 setting the pick, passes it to 34, working his way inside, passes it outside, deep 3 from 3, that is off the mark, just a little short, recovered by Milligan, who decides to hand it to Middle Tennessee State. Probably not the best idea there. He's taking up the court, lays it up, and that is going to be a foul. And Middle Tennessee up 8-0, and they are looking really, really good right now. Milligan, well, again, honestly not doing too bad for a school that only played 2 games last year. We can be honest about that. Be honest about that for sure. Not too shabby. First free throw is up, and it's good. Makes it 9-0 here. Man, honestly, way more people than I thought, not going to lie. Not too sure how it's going to go, and that one is in, and it's 10-0 Middle Tennessee over Milligan. Yes, again, this is just kind of a warm-up call on my basketball skills. I'm going to have to work on them as the season progresses. Bringing it up the court again is 0. Again, I'm not too familiar with him. I'm assuming it's PA. So he tosses outside. This is 4. Passes it to number 3, who passes it to 0. 0 cutting inside, drives the lane, and that is in and out. Not able to sink it. Middle Tennessee has it now, bringing it up. Fakes the 3. Now he jumps for 3, and it's good. 13-0. 13-0. Oh, my goodness. And this is already looking one-sided, folks. 13-0, 16:36 left to go in the first half. Middle Tennessee up 13-0. Yep, I have resorted to calling this. I wonder if this screen, so I have two of them. I wonder if Yahoo's any good. Want to give them a shot. I see people use Yahoo. I just don't have no knowledge of any of the players. That's the problem. That is the one issue. As you can see here again, 13-0. Not really the closest game you've ever seen. But hey, we're gonna just go with it. We'll give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. All right, again, Milligan taking the timeout. They're back. Again, they got to get something going here. Bringing up the courts. Milligan, and for some reason now we have a wide shot of the whole court. That's not good. This is 3. Passes it outside for 3, and that's a no good off the mark. Middle Tennessee bringing it up. Down the left side of the court, this is 55. Working his way, floats it up, and he tries to slam it home, but it's a foul. And he'll head to the line for 2. Okay, that is not working anymore, so we're just going to go back to this one. So heading to the line here, I guess we'll get a graphic or we won't. I don't know. Again, it's on ESPN Plus, so we might not get a lot of graphics here. First free throw is off the mark, a little bit too much. This is Loof. Okay, Loof is 13 for Middle Tennessee. We're making progress. We're going to get the names of these guys by halftime for sure. Don't have the names, though, for Milligan. They are not wearing names on the back of the jersey. Loof sinks the second. So now it's 14-0. Middle Tennessee and Milligan. Milligan bringing it up. 0 looking, trying to guide traffic. Has some moving parts. Driving the lane. Cuts it inside. Bounces it back outside. To number 3. Passes it to 0-0. Looking. Step back 3. And that is off the mark. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. And then the Blue Raiders are just all over it. They are playing fast. Again, they look like the better team for sure. This is 2. Passes it to Loof. We got Loof. Loof trying to find somebody. And he shoots for 3. And that is off the mark. And that is going to be Milligan ball. And that is a media timeout with 15:24 to go. Middle Tennessee 14, Milligan nothing. No bueno. From Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Interesting. Man, well, hey, this is something. Again, I'm trying to work on it. I feel like that was a rough start. I can say that right now, but oh well. We're gonna get it together. What I should have done. No, it wouldn't have mattered anyway if I had looked up who the players were. But I can't even click on some of these players from Milligan. I can only click on Tamba, I guess. Who's Tamba? Let's actually look at that. Tamba is apparently playing for the St. John's Red Storm. So that's actually not probably accurate. So I can't even trust that ESPN stuff. Interesting. Again, we are in a media timeout. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for some reason. Actually, I won't really push that for this time because why the flip would I do that? Just not really. I don't know. Yeah, I won't push that at all. Let's see how other stuff is going. Milligan and Tennessee. Milligan and Middle Tennessee. Jeez. All right, we're back. Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where again it's 14-0. 14-0, folks. Buffalo's roster breakdown. They have a lot of new players. Apparently, again, there's no Tamba on there, Tamba. So Breadwood, Hensley, Tomei, Johnson, and Kobe. That is not even close to what the heck is on the screen over there. So what the heck? All right, anyway, bring up the courts. It's number 0 for Milligan. Milligan trying to find something. Passes it. This is 11. Passes it outside. And he passes it inside, and it's off his player's hands. Goes out of bounds, and again, 14-0, Middle Tennessee. Trying to get something here. Again, well, I mean, Milligan's trying to get something. Middle Tennessee, of course, they're cruising. Looks like they're trying to work like a half-court press in. A little bit more intensity here. Looking around, this is 22. 22 cuts it inside. Fadeaway jumper, and that is good. Bouncing around everywhere, and it finally lands. 16-0 now. Middle Tennessee over Milligan. Milligan just trying to get on the board. They're 0 from 8 as he drives the lane, and he misses the layup. Slammed away, but then it's recovered quickly by Middle Tennessee. Bringing it up the court again. 16-0 is your score. 14:25 to go. Passing it around. Middle Tennessee. This is trying to actually see what it is. As he drives the lane, and he gets the 2, and the foul lands. Lands is 4 for 4 on the day so far. Already 10 points. Where is Milligan? I actually have no idea. Let me look that up. Not too sure. No disrespect if you're a Milligan fan. They're from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Interesting stuff there. Again, appreciate you, Pure Gentlemen. Again, I am definitely not familiar with all this, as that's going to be, the free throw is good. So it's 19-0, and the referee now holding everything up. And Milligan, again, they don't have the names on the jerseys. I'm trying to get the stuff here for Middle Tennessee. I know Lance and Loof. That is pretty much it. So he brings it up the court. Bouncing it around. Looking. He's going to hand it off to a teammate. Trying to drive now. Bounces it back. Passing outside beyond the arc is number 0. Trying to work his magic with his ball handling. He's driving inside. Fadeaway jumper. It is off the mark. Just jumping my... Thank you, Laney. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, again, I don't know how this is going to do. Probably not well, as that's off the mark. Middle Tennessee with the rear miss. Milligan trying to get on the board. Driving, passes it outside wildly to a fan. That is definitely not what he wanted to do. And that's a turnover, as Middle Tennessee has it yet again, 19-0. Again, appreciate it, Laney. Thank you very much. As he passes it outside. Pump fake. Now it's a jumper, and it's good. 22-0. Middle Tennessee all over Milligan. This is a slaughter, if I've ever seen one. Bringing up the court is number 0. He's looking. He's finding somebody. He does. This is 11. Hands it to 0. 0. 0. Trying to get something. Fades it up there. It's off the mark. And, he rebounded it. Gets the shot off. It's no good. Milligan again rebounding. And this is a corner 3, number 11. And he gets it. Milligan is on the board. They cut the lead to 19, folks. It's 22-3. Middle Tennessee just jacking up a 3. Might as well, I guess. And that's off the mark. Milligan now with it. And there is a foul on Middle Tennessee. A little bit handsy there, trying to get the ball. So 22-3 is the score. It's like... Yeah, it's kind of like anybody playing the Massachusetts at the moment at football, pretty much. We covered that game last night. UMass looking terrible. Yeah, this is again something else. Just thought I'd give it a shot here. Again, I need to work on some basketball announcing as he brings it up court. This is number 2. Bounces to 24. This is 13. 13 looking, finding 3. Again, all this beyond the arc, by the way. Trying to cut inside. He does. Passes it inside. It's off the hands. But it's actually knocked away by Middle Tennessee, so it's going to be Milligan inbounding underneath their own basket. Milligan floating it up, hits the side of the backboard. Oh, but it's stolen away by Milligan. This is for 3. It's good. Look at that. Milligan. Look at this. 22-6. They've scored the last 6 points, folks. Milligan not dead yet. Relax, as Aaron Rodgers would say. It's a 3 by Middle Tennessee. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan making something happen here. 6-0 run, trying to make something happen. Spin around is number 24. Pump fakes the 3, passing it around beyond the arc. And he passes to 13 very wildly with 4-3. That is off the mark. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Bringing it up the court is number 55. Again, I imagine they won't take a 3 this time because they have been off the mark a little bit beyond the arc. And never mind, they're taking a 3, and that is an air ball. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee looking for someone wide open beyond the arc. Doesn't take the shot. Passes someone that's even more wide open for 3. That is off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan again with the 6-0 run, trying to make something happen here. Spinning around. Fadeaway jumper. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. There's a foul. And that's against Middle Tennessee. And now I guess there's a media timeout because everyone is now sitting down on chairs on the court. 22-6. Milligan with the 6-0 run. Look at them go. Shout out Milligan, folks. All right, well, yeah, timeout there. Well, that was kind of fun. It got a little bit better there. So the high energy. Okay, so we got to make sure that it's constantly moving. Again, I don't know. I covered a little bit of college basketball in March. And, of course, that was like 8 months ago. So I don't remember how to call a game. So I'm going to have to remember the terminology I use. I should probably watch one of my older ones. Just for a little bit, of course. I don't want to watch the whole thing. But yeah, I should, because I don't remember any of the terminology I used calling college basketball, because I don't know nothing. But yes, again, commercial break. 22-6. Middle Tennessee was up 22-0. Of course, obviously, it was kind of the expected result, to be honest with you. But Milligan, back-to-back 3s, making it 22-6. The comeback is on. Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, that would be awesome. If Milligan comes back, man, that'd be so fun. I don't think it's not happening. What you're seeing on the scoreboard is very accurate to how this game has gone, but yeah. That would be best case scenario to make it a game. That would definitely make it a game. Oh my gosh, how long are these commercials, man? I can't do this. Luckily, the games are like 2 hours, so not too long. Like football, obviously 3 hours. Baseball from 2.5 to 3. But yeah. Blue Raiders roster breakdown. I'm going to try to get those names, but for the most part, I ain't doing all that. That's too much work. But I know Lands and I know Loof, so I got 2 names down already. Milligan inbounding underneath their own baskets. Passes it beyond the arc multiple times. Make it a 3rd time. Make it a 4th time. Looking, trying to shimmy and shammy or whatnot. Oh, he loses the ball, but he recovers. Oh, there's a scrum for it on the ground. Pass it. What a pass on the ground. Number 13 for 3. It is off the mark, just a little short. And was that a foul? A shooting foul? Oh, on a 3-point shot. So that's going to... Okay, well, we'll see. Hey, maybe this run of 6-0 will continue. Interesting. This is number 13. Let's see if I can get a name here. Again, I got nothing. That lineup is wrong on the screen there. That's good. So now it's 7-22. 7-0 run Milligan. Oh, yeah, that's a clear and obvious shooting foul. This guy swatting away at his thumb. What a guy. And the second shot is a little too much. And, of course, again, gets one more. I'm sure you guys know. Shooting foul on a three-pointer is 3 shots. If you didn't know, there you go. You learned something here. And the third, it is a swish. The 8-0 run for Milligan, 22-8. The crowd not as loud anymore. Well, of course, they're on offense. That would make more sense, as this is number 55. Passes it outside to 2. Passes it inside to 10. 10. Passing it inside to Lufus, I think. I can't remember. Actually, I forgot the name. Luffy. Never mind. Loof. That's no good. Rebounded by Milligan. 3, and that is going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Lance. I know him. Lance is pretty good. Lance bringing it up the court. He's slowing it down. Steal attempt is way no good. Passes it to Luffy. Loof got it. A deep 3, and that stops the run at 8, since it's now 25-8. Middle Tennessee going with the press. And now he's on the ground. Milligan on the ground, as that's going to be a jump ball. And I imagine, well, actually, I don't know who it's going to be with. I guess Milligan, they have possession. So Loof with that big 3, ending the scoring run at 8. So 25-8 is your score. 10:05 left to go here in the first half. And it has been pretty much all Middle Tennessee. Milligan had a nice run there. We'll see if they can continue getting some shots in here. This is number 0. Driving inside. Pass it outside to 4. 4-3. And that is just a little bit short. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Bringing it up the court. And he passes it in the corner. This is Lands. Lands working his way in. Trying to find something. Left-handed hook. No good. Short. And rebounded by Tennessee. And he gets it in. And it's now 27-8. Again, the full court press in effect here. Passing it, and that's intercepted. Looking like Geno Smith. Passes it outside to Lands. Lands trying to find something inside. Pass it inside to 10. Puts it up, and that is going to be short, but there is a foul. And I imagine he'll head the line for 2. So 27-8 is your score. 9:22 left to go in the first half. And Milligan looking like a team that you would think Milligan would be, you know. Milligan, probably never heard of him, and that's okay, as that first one is good. But again, they did have a nice run there. It was pretty cool. Made it fun. So the second shot is good, 29-8, as Middle Tennessee is now up by 3 touchdowns. And again, Middle Tennessee going with the press. I think their coach is probably upset that Milligan had an 8-0 run. I would be too, to be honest with you. And they got to get it out of there. Passing it around, that's knocked away. Middle Tennessee with it. And Lands. It's a jump ball. Middle Tennessee will have this jump ball. Actually, I don't even know why they say jump ball anymore, because it's not a jump ball. They don't do that anymore. They just hand it off, and it's an inbound pass, which is lame. They should actually do a jump ball. They should. Inbounding underneath their own basket is Middle Tennessee. The Blue Raiders find someone beyond the arc. Number 2 working his way inside. Pass it outside for 3, and that is going to be a little bit short. Rebounded by Milligan, as he brings it up the court. This is 24. 24 bouncing it inside, and he loses the ball. And there's a foul. Fouled on the drive to the basket, and we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, we're going to get some shots here for number 24. '24 just couldn't hold on, but he was fouled. There's the first shot, and that is a little bit too much. Misses the first. Again, the names on the screen you see there for Milligan, they're not even close. So I can't rely on that one. So again, I just have to rely on numbers, because look, I click on one guy and then it takes me to St. John's. It's literally crazy. Literally. Here is the second, and that's short. He misses both. Middle Tennessee now with it down the right side of the courts. Cutting inside, now back outside is 55, looking for 23. Finds 2. 23 again, this is 2. 2 has it. Cutting inside, laying it up for 2. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan taking up. They're working fast, and now he loses possession, and it's going to be Middle Tennessee ball. As he rips it away, this is Lands. Lands has been really good today. Passes it outside to 23. Lands with it again. Lands trying to get it to him. No, he doesn't. Decides to take it himself. Passes to 55. Wide open 3, and it's good. Drains it. It's now 38-8, or 32-8, pardon me. Milligan now with it. This is 0. Zero's had it pretty much the entire game. I don't think he's made a shot, though. 0 looking. Trying to cut inside. Nice move, spinning around. And he loses the ball as Middle Tennessee has it. This is Lance for 3. And that is a little bit too strong off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan now with it. Again, 32-8 is your score here. Middle Tennessee looking like they are clearly the better team. Oh, what a shot there. Fadeaway jumper. And it's now 32-10. Cutting the lead to 22, folks. Passing it outside to 2. This is, and I don't really know if that who that name is. I think it's Carter. I don't want to be saying the wrong name, though, as that's going to be, a fumble, but then Carter has it. Passes it to 55, who just jacks it up. Mine as well, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan now with it. This is 24. He missed both free throws on the last time up as he driving the lane, looking, fadeaway jumper. Oh, and it's a good shot. Good shot there by Milligan. Lazy defense, to be honest with you, by Middle Tennessee. They're up by 20. Well, they're up 20 now, but still. Pass it outside. Corner for Lance, passing it to 2. 2 with it, looking around. He passes it to 3. 3 looking around. Finds 55. 55 driving inside. Passes it corner 3. This is number 23, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan with it now, number 0. The main ball handler here. Requested back. It's granted. 0 looking. Trying to find something. Number 10 bringing out for the pick. 0 driving the lane, and it is good. There we go. He's on the board there. 32-14, as that is another media timeout, or I don't know, commercial timeout here. No idea. 32-14 is your score. And to be honest with you, this game was 22-0. So Milligan has outscored Middle Tennessee 14-10. I mean, let's see here. Let me see if I can get a time there. In the last 7 minutes. Look at that. That'd be kind of a shame if Milligan lost, by about 18, or lost by 22. It's like, oh, man, they started off so horrible, but then they kind of came back a little bit, and they just held their own. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Actually, no, I'm not going to push that because, yeah. I'm not going to do that. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I don't know how much traffic I'll get for this, but, it is what it is. It's the only college basketball game on, so I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll get somebody. It won't just be me. Thought there would be for a little bit there, but I appreciate you guys. But yeah, this is, again, I call games, folks. This is kind of the channel. Of course, I do call a lot of football. That's more of my thing, football and baseball. Baseball, of course, is concluded. But yeah, trying to get back into the college basketball thing. I did call some college basketball to actually start off the channel. Not many people know that. In March, I did. So, yeah, no, definitely familiar with it. Just need to remember what the terminology I use, because, again, it's been forever. It has been forever. I'm just going to keep scrolling down until I find it. Again, I covered some March Madness way back in the day, back when I was stealing thumbnails off the internet. There you go. That was pretty fun. Colorado State, Maryland. Robert Morris, Alabama. McNeese and Clemson. Yeah, McNeese won that game. Then, of course, Arkansas, Texas Tech. That was a double overtime game. That was fun. Yeah, I'll have to remember. I need to go back and listen to those to remember what the heck I was saying, because I know I'm missing quite a bit here on the terminology. Here is number 55, bring it up the court. Looking, finds one, fakes the three, passes it inside a 0. Pardon me, this is 10. This is number 1 now. Number 1 passes it to 55. 55, layup, and that is off the mark, a little bit short. Loof with it. He loses the ball, regains it, hook shot, and it's good. Oh, what a play by Loof. It's now 34-14. This is 0. Bring it up the court. He's running full court press again, but it wasn't really nothing much there. 0 is In-N-Out Burger there. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. This is number 55. Passes to 1. He's in the corner. Cutting inside. Still beyond the arc. This is 55. Passes it to Loof. Loof passes to 1. This is a 3, and that is a little bit too much. Too strong there. Rebounded by Milligan. This is 24. 24 has it. He pump fakes, looking, finds 4, finds 0. 0 with it. Looking, finds number 34, who passes back to 0, driving the lane, and what a nifty move. Good stuff there by 0. It's now 34-16. Number 1 with it now, 55. All this beyond the arc, of course, passing it to 10. 10 for 3. Oh, and he drains it. Oh, pardon me, that was 11. That was Green with it. So it's now 37-16. This is now number 24. I'm just going to call him Afro because that's what he has, or Fro. And that's going to be off the mark. No good. 55 with it now. Again, I'll try to get these guys. I think that's Smith. Is that Smith? Yeah, Smith with it. Smith driving inside, puts it up, and that is denied, but there was a foul. So Smith, Green. Got Loof and Lance. I don't know who the heck Alston is. I'm assuming, is it number 10? Yeah, number 10 is Alston. Okay, hey, we're working. We're getting there. All right, Green to the line. His first is no good. Milligan and Middle Tennessee subbing. Again, 37-16 is your score. Middle Tennessee, the favorite. Well, actually, I couldn't tell you what the spread was. They actually didn't have a spread for this game. I don't even know if you were allowed to gamble on this game because it was a surefire thing that Middle Tennessee was going to win. As there it is. He sinks it. It's now 38-16. Milligan now with it. Milligan. Bring it up. This is 0. Trying to be a hero. Passes it outside. This is number 3. 3 passes it to Fro. Fro trying to find something. He just shoots it up anyway. Oh, and he makes it. What a shot. Oh, good stuff there by Fro as he drains it. It's now 38-18. This is Green. Passes to 1 who jacks it up, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Loof. Loof has it. Passes to 1 again for 3, and he makes it this time, and it's good. 41-18 is your score. Fro passes it inside. Fro gets it back. Bring it up the court. Fro looking, finds 3. 3 looking. 3 passes it to Fro. Fro with it, trying to find something. Cuts inside, loses the ball, but there's a foul. I'm just going to start assigning names. So number 3, it's going to be Kyle Korver because he's white. And we'll figure out other names later down the road. 41-18 is your score. 3:18 left to go in the first quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. This is kind of fun, honestly. This is really fun. I just need to remember what the heck, because I know I'm not saying what I need to say as far as terminology and all that. But Yeah, no, this is kind of fun. This is really fun. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, 41-18 is your score. And this game's kind of moving fast. Started about 30 minutes or 40 minutes ago and almost done with the first half. But, I mean, I do remember, again, games not really lasting long in college basketball. How long do they last? 2 hours, 2 hours there. The women's game lasted just over 2 hours. But then again, I remember like a lot of stoppage too late in the game. But then again, if it's a blowout, it's not going to be like that. But if it is close, there's like timeouts like after every possession, and that's really annoying to me. Hate that. It's like baseball, it's like you get all these pitching changes late in the game. It's like, okay, come on, all this stop and go. Oh, he faced 3 batters, got to take him out. Okay, I hate that. I hate it. I just hate a lot of stoppage. Just let the game flow. Let the game continue. All right, we're back here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Where again, Middle Tennessee leads 41-18 over Milligan. Middle Tennessee had a 22-0 run. Then Milligan kind of shut it down. It's been kind of even since. I mean, you take away the 22, it's 19-18. So you can just argue that Milligan didn't start their season until later in the first half with 12 minutes to go. And then, hey, they've been pretty good since. Yeah, Milligan actually only played 2 games apparently last year. That's pretty interesting to me. As we're just kind of, I don't know what, everyone's confused on what's happening here. It is Milligan ball. So 0. It's going to find Corver. Corver in the corner. Corver driving inside. Passes it outside to the guy looks like Trey Young. This is Young. Young with it. Just jacks it up. It is off the mark. Rebounded by Loof. Loof has it. Passes it to 2. I can't see the names for some of these guys. And Loof passes to 1 who jacks up a 3. It is off the mark. This is Young with it. Young has it. And he loses the ball, then recovers. Passes it in the corner. This is Corver for 3. That is off the mark. A little too strong. And that is going to be Milligan ball. So again, 41-18. Just checking in. Gives thumbs up. Appreciate it. Definitely helps out the channel. And I don't know. I don't know what I was really, expecting here. But I honestly pleasantly surprised. Appreciate it, guys. As Middle Tennessee has it on the ground. This is Lance. And Lance going to be a jump ball. Because, again, I put the quotations up because there's no jump ball anymore. It's really just an inbound pass. They should just do away with that terminology. Because now you're going to have people that have never watched it when it was actual jump ball. Like, well, why do they call it a jump ball? Anyway, it is what it is. I think this is Carter. I think that's what the jersey says. Carter passes to Green. Green with it. Passes it to Lands. Lands driving inside, looking. Lays it up off the glass. It's good. 43-18 now. Lands again. Pretty good. Clearly the best player on the court. This is Young. Passes it to Fro. Fro with it. Trying to work his way inside. Cuts it outside. Spinning around. Driving the lane. Jacks it up. It's good. Fro is playing very well lately. As it's now 40-20. This is Carter. Carter passes to 1. 1 with it. Passes back to Loof. Loof driving inside. Loses the ball out of nowhere. Or was it a foul? I guess it was a foul. I didn't even see anything there, but it is what it is. So Loof will head to the line for 2. So Loof misses the first. Oh, I guess it was. Yeah, Trey Young just kind of slapped his arm away. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that, folks. And he drains the second, 44-20. And we have some subs in here for Milligan and Middle Tennessee. So here comes Fro and the Milligan Buffaloes driving it up the court. And he cuts inside, bounces it outside. This is Young working his way inside, lays it up for two. Nice stuff there. It's now 44-22. Middle Tennessee brings it up. This is two, and he lays it in, so it's now 46-22. Back and forth we go. This is Young. Young with it, cuts it inside, lays it up, trying to be nifty there, couldn't make it happen. This is number 11, and he is just going to kiss it off the glass. 46-24 is your score. As this is Carter. Carter with it, looking, finds Green, who just lays it in wide open. No one covering him, and the scoring now going back to back. Quickly moving down the court. This is Corver for a three, and that is going to be too strong. Knocked away by Middle Tennessee. 36.5 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, Middle Tennessee 48, Milligan 24. Young will inbound it underneath his own basket. Passes to Corver for a corner three. That is short. He was contacted. No foul. He can't believe it. And Middle Tennessee just going to slow it down. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a 10-second violation. This guy didn't know what the time, and the coach can't believe it. Middle Tennessee taking too long to go up the court. That's interesting. Taking 11 seconds to move up half a court. Well, you hate to see it, folks. All right. So Milligan has it. Fro has it. He's going to wait till the last shot again. There's about a 2-second difference as he passes it to Young. Young working his way inside, bouncing around, looking, just jacks it up. Oh, what a shot! Oh, that's the shot of the day. It was only for two as the full court shot goes wide. What a shot by Young. That was a NBA shot there for sure. All right, well, that's the score at the half. 48-26 is your score. At one point, folks, this was a 22-0 game. But since then, Milligan kept it pretty good. I mean, again, 26-26 would be the score if you took away the first 22 points of the game. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. Covering my first college basketball game of the season. And it's kind of rough. I'm not really talking about the gameplay. I'm talking about myself because I got to get back all this terminology and stuff like that. But, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to get to the comments as I can, especially now for halftime, because I got nothing to do at halftime. I would go ahead and click on the box score, but again, the names, I mean, I guess we can do it for... Again, these are all... The names are wrong. The numbers are right, the names are wrong. Because literally, again, I click on one guy, and it takes me to St. John's. So, yeah. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they might be correct. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of foreign names here. Horvatic, Damjanovic, Damjanovic, maybe. Setkovic, I don't know. Well, for Middle Tennessee, Loof has 10 points at the half. He has 6 total rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. It's perfect from 3. From the free throw line, not so much. 2 for 4. Alston, 8 points. 4 rebounds, a steal. Smith, 4 points there, 2 rebounds and assist. Green has 5 points, has a rebound. Again, Lance has been the guy today. He's really good. 13 points. Pardon me, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. And then the bench hasn't really played much, to be honest with you. As you can see there, not really much happening. 3 points for Whitlock, 2 points for Carter, and Oglesby with 3. I don't know. Maybe those names are correct. They just, again, Tamba, I don't know. That's interesting. Is there a way to, like, have the... Yeah, okay, I don't know. NAIA Milligan. Jake Rose and Daryl Keckler. The commentators. I don't know who they are. They just look like random dudes you would find. So, yeah, again, I'm just kind of chilling. I don't know how long halftime is. I can't remember, to be honest with you. It's been forever since I've called a game for college basketball. So, who knows? But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. We are, again, at the end of the half. So, we're just kind of waiting to see whenever we do return. But again, Middle Tennessee up 48-26. It was a 22-0 game. Middle Tennessee was kind of running away with it. But Milligan... I mean, again, you know, they credit to them. They didn't give up, and since then, it's been a back and forth game. It really has been 22 points apiece since that, or 26 points apiece since that 22-0 run that they went. Middle Tennessee's hit 44% from the field. Milligan 32% from 3, 36% for Middle Tennessee, 14% for Milligan. Free throws 73% for Middle Tennessee, 40% for Milligan. Rebounding about the same, which is, again, kind of shocking. You'd expect Middle Tennessee to dominate, but that's not been the case. 23 rebounds for Middle Tennessee, 21 for Milligan. And then I guess another problem is that Milligan has been turning the ball over. They have 9 turnovers, and Middle Tennessee with 3. Hi, DrDelay. Stopped in to support. Have a great day. Yeah, thank you again. Appreciate the support. Hi, chat goeies and Doctor. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. No, yeah, the chat. You know, that's fine. You know, I honestly, when I made this, I'm like, you know, I feel like I'm going to be the only one here, and that's okay. I was determined to call a game to just try to get the college basketball, you know, terminology back. And I need to, and I haven't. I failed at that, so I need to just rewatch one of my old ones and see what I did. Because I don't remember anything. I can't. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be saying, the terminology. So we got about 10 more minutes until halftime concludes, which that's good to know. Again, I don't expect us to have like one of those games where it's like the final 2 minutes and you're going to hear a bunch of timeouts. I doubt it. I mean, I guess you never know, but anyway. But yeah, Middle Tennessee, I don't know how they did last year. I guess I can find out. Milligan, again, they only played 2 games apparently last year, so that was shocking. As we'll look at, okay, that's not what I want here. Middle Tennessee last year lost in the first round of the NIT to Chattanooga. That's got to be tough. I wouldn't say it's a rivalry, but they're in the same state. Wish they had the record. Starting off 3-0, 3-1, 5-1, 5-2, 7-2, 7-3, 9-3, 9-4, 10-5, 14-5, 14-7, 15-8, 17-9, 20-9, 20-10, 22-10, 22-11. Looks like they lost in the second round of their Conference USA conference tournament. Oh, I could have just looked at that. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Looks like, yeah, they started off 3-0 against teams that, again, you would expect to win. Losing to Murray State, which you know, in college basketball, the talent pool is much more spread out. So, you know, that's why you have teams like, you know, Butler and, teams that would be, considered FCS for, or, not even have a football team for FBA, for football, can have very good basketball schools. Just, again, the talent is a lot more spread out. Of course, if you have the basketball history, like St. John's or Georgetown or all of them, that helps a little bit. Georgetown hasn't been good in a while. But you know what I'm saying. Beat Sam Houston. Again, I don't really have much for Milligan. Milligan only played two games last year. I don't know if I can even click on them. I can't. I cannot do that. But yeah, there are the stats again. 44% from the field for Middle Tennessee, 31% for Milligan. 3-point percentage. I mean, again, that's all with Middle Tennessee. Again, 9 turnovers. Rebounds are right there with each other. But turnovers, and then, of course, the lack of a 3-point shot and just not hitting your shots in general, that is a killer. That is a killer for sure. Milligan entered the game with a 99.9% chance to win. They still do. That's actually insane. Game flow. There we go. Man, it's been pretty much even, though, since, again, that 22-0 run. It's been even. That's cool. Got about 6.5 minutes left to go until halftime concludes, so we're just kind of chilling here. Lance again with 13 points. Lance has been the guy, then Loof, of course, with 10. And Milligan, again, I'm not too familiar on their names, so I've had to make up names on the spot. I know Fro's been doing good. Trey Young, of course. He's been the main ball handler. Kyle Korver, I don't know if he's really done well. But he's doing okay, I guess. What the flip, man? So, yeah, we're just kind of waiting. Again, 5 more minutes until halftime has ended. Milligan already coming out. They're ready. Blue Raiders' upcoming schedule. They host Webster. Then they play Evansville. Then they play Michigan. That's going to be, I imagine, a tough. Michigan ranks 6. And then, of course, they have Murray State, which I guess I can look at their schedule over here. At Evansville. They're at Evansville, at Michigan, hosting Murray State, George Washington, McNeese. McNeese, again, they made it to the tournament, the March Madness tournament, so that might not be an easy game. UAB, Belmont, and then, of course, I'm assuming that's conference play there. Then, of course, they still have a few other non-conference games, and then, of course, it gets serious after that. Again, I wish I had a schedule for Milligan, but I don't have nothing. Jeez, I hate these dang ads, man. So, yeah, we're just chilling again. 4 minutes to go. Preseason poll for Conference USA. Liberty, the favorite. Then Kennesaw State. New Mexico State picked to finish 3rd. And then Middle Tennessee picked to finish 4th. Louisiana Tech at 5. Western Kentucky, Jacksonville State, UTEP, Sam Houston, FIU, Delaware, and then Missouri State. So both of the newcomers picked to go last. So I don't really know too much about how Conference USA did in March Madness, but you know, I guess we'll see what happens. Liberty picked to be the favorite. Let's actually, I'm going to look that up real quick since I got time. I guess I should have picked 2025. And, yeah, that's really great. All right, well, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find the Conference USA representative. Again, McNeese. Yeah, McNeese beating Clemson. That was pretty crazy. Hope I haven't missed it yet. Not seeing nothing. Maybe did they not have one? I thought every conference has one. Am I just lost here? Saying it wasn't any of them. High Point. McNeese, no. Tennessee, Arkansas, Kansas, Texas A&M, Drake, Missouri, UCLA, Michigan. No, again, I don't see nothing. Baylor, Alabama, no. Memphis, okay, Memphis. Memphis. So is Memphis. Hold on. Interesting. Oh, Liberty's right down there. Because I thought it was Memphis. Memphis is an American. Yeah. Okay, Liberty was. They were ousted in the first round. Okay, they lost to Oregon. I see. Yeah, okay. So about another 2 minutes, maybe another minute until halftime is concluded. That'd be cool if we got this game going again. It's been kind of fun. Again, I just need to remember the terminology for college basketball. I definitely need to do that. And again, I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the day. I don't know if I'm doing another game. I should. Will I? I don't know. Would love to do a hockey game, but then I want to have my first game be a Penguins game. So there's a bunch of stuff out there. I just don't know what I'm doing. College basketball world, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I do a Q&A session later tonight. I don't know. Work on that. All right, Milligan will have the ball. They're going to be working right to left on your YouTube screen. Actually, yeah, I remember I said that quite a bit. I need to get that into it. All right, here is Young who passes. This is Corver with it. Passes back to Young beyond the arc. Again, we're underway back here in Middle Tennessee. Corver with it, looking. Passes it outside. Passes it back to Corver for three, and that's good. Milligan opens up the second half. With the three, it's now 48-29. This is Lands. Lands passes back. I can't remember if that's Smith or Green. Passes it to Alston in the corner three. That is way off the mark. Went off the side of the backboard. Corver has it. Wide open two. He misses. And there is a foul. And Loof will be charged with the foul. That's tough. Again, a wide open two, and he missed it. I need to remember. Is Green 10 or is he 55? Give me a sec. Green is 11. All right, well, then I messed that one up. And who's Smith? Smith is 55. Then who the heck is 10? Alston. Okay, so wait. So Green is... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Smith is 55. Green is 11. There we go. We got it. All right. Corver makes the second. as it's now 48-30. So here comes Green. Green coming up. Passes to Alston. Passes to Smith. Passes it to Lands. Lands with it. Working. Trying to find someone. Land just chucks it up, and that's no good. Fro with the rebound. Fro bringing it up on the right side. Cuts inside with the layup, and just off the mark. Loof now cuts it and passes it. This is Green, passes to Smith, and that is good for 3. And that is a timeout. Milligan taking a timeout. So again, 18:39 left to go. 51-30 is your score, Middle Tennessee over Milligan. George, how's it going? Yeah, covering some college basketball. Learning how to call it yet again. It's been a while. It's been a good bit since I've done college basketball, and I definitely am rusty, and I don't remember what the heck I'm supposed to be saying. So, yeah, that's why I'm just kind of practicing. But appreciate it for stopping on by. Man, this is kind of fun, though. Honestly, it is very fun. Again, college basketball is just much more energy. There's a lot more passion there. It's not just jacking up threes. Like, it's a lot more sprint. Everyone's sprinting. Everyone's like trying to run up and down the court. It's not the case. It's not the case. What's up, everyone? Yeah, I don't know if there's really many other people here. But again, I do appreciate those that are here. Again, we are in commercial break. 51-30 is your score, as we're just really beginning the second half here. Again, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Still unsure. Looking unlikely that I cover a football game, but we'll see. You never know. But I wouldn't bet money on it, as I don't think ESPN will issue out the ban hammer. So, the actual game will be on. So there's really no point for me to cover it, because everyone's going to go to the actual game. So that's always a tough one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still thinking about some things about tonight. I don't know. I might do a Q&A just for like an hour or so. So I play a video game while you guys, just hang out. I'm not too sure though. I need to come up with a thumbnail there. DrDelay Q&A. Anyway, we're back here as Milligan has the ball. This is Young. Young passes to Corver. Corver looking, cutting inside. He's still beyond the arc. Passes it inside. Passes up outside to number 4. 4 just jacks up a 3. That's an air ball rebounded by Milligan, who tosses it up, and the basket is waved off. Interesting. And they might review this. I'm not too sure. So the referee waving off the basket as they're going to take a look at it. Oh, they're saying it was a shot clock violation. Interesting. I don't know. Saying a shot clock violation. Again, it was an air ball, and then, of course, it was just caught by a Milligan defender who just laid it up. The coach was pretty adamant that he beat the buzzer before he let go, but we'll see. So, again, just another timeout here. 51-30 is your score. Milligan, actually, again, they are outscoring them in the second half. So it was a shot clock violation. Oh, that is so close. Anyway, it is what it is. It's Middle Tennessee inbounds it underneath their own basket, going left to right on your YouTube screen. This is Green. Passes it to Loof, but it's wildly out of bounds. There is a foul, and that's going to be on Young. Okay, so Young's name is actually Brentwood. I'll try to remember that. Smith inbounding to Loof. Loof turns around, jumper. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Ford. This is Fro with it now. Bringing up the court. This is Brentwood. Brentwood, the first confirmed name that I have for Milligan. Brentwood, keeping it beyond the arc, looking for some help. Trying to cut it inside. Just fadeaway jumper, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Milligan actually stepped out of bounds with the ball, apparently, but so Middle Tennessee's going to have the ball. Bring it up the court. This is Smith. Smith looking, finds Green. Green with it. Passes to Loof, who hands it off to Smith. Smith looking, finding some room underneath, looking, trying to find some help. Finds Green. Jumper, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan finds a friend there. Milligan is actually the school, not the person. Fro with it beyond the mark, beyond the arc, as he cuts it inside. Jumper from the free throw line. That is off the mark. A little too strong. Rebounded there by Smith. Smith with it, bringing it up. He is going to lay it in off the glass, and it's now 53-30. As this is Brentwood. Brentwood with the nice ball handling, cutting inside, spinning around. He's slipping, been sliding, but he still has the ball. Jacks it up. There's a foul. And he will head to the line for two. So Brentwood, again, you can see there, he is 4 for 15. Looks like they have kind of helped out the lineup a little bit. There. Oh, Brentwood. It's not Brentwood. So no more of the St. John's players on the screen. That's always good. Brentwood is going to sink it. It's now 31-53. This is Carter. Carter finds, lands, bounces it outside to Green. Green misses a little too much there, and that's rebounded by Fro. Fro bringing it up. And he is going to slow it down. Finds number 4. 4 trying to find something. Fadeaway jumper. Oh, and it's good. Good stuff there by 4. Makes it 53-33. Middle Tennessee now. Again, they're outscoring, or Milligan's outscoring Middle Tennessee here in the second half. This is Green. Finds Carter. Carter finds Loof. Loof underneath, and there is a foul. It's going to be a foul on Milligan. And there is a media timeout. Timeouts. No, just a media timeout. 53-33 is your score. 15:54 left to go here in this one. Again, one could wonder how would the game have looked. I mean, again, just Milligan again getting outscored at the beginning, 22-0, 22-0 run to start off the game. But since then, it has been Milligan outscoring them. So that would be 33-20 to 31, actually. Yeah, geez. Well, unfortunately, they just didn't start off strong. Again, some stats here. Brentwood's 4 for 15 from the field. Just not a great game. 3 rebounds. Has 9 points. Again, I'm not too familiar on who is what for Milligan, but yeah, it was going to be Tennessee. Loof again, 10 points. Lance with 13. Alston with 8 points. Smith with 6 points. Green with 8. Played a lot of their starters, not really much of the backups for Middle Tennessee. As, again, I'm sure they don't want to blow it to Middle Tennessee. Again, Milligan giving Middle Tennessee a run for their money here as far as, again, the last, 18 minutes of this game. Milligan has really kept up with them. Loof leading in rebounds for Middle Tennessee. Again, he's kind of a tall, lanky guy. Again, lands the leading scorer for the entire game. Again, he's really shown off a lot of skill. He's clearly their best player. And he will try to take this team far. Of course, I imagine definitely wants to go to the final 68, I guess. Not the final 64, but yeah. Bill Robinson, the 17th season as the Milligan head coach. Interesting. Again, I don't know what happened last year. They only played 2 games. But I guess they've really rebuilt this team. Again, a lot of foreign-sounding names like Danvojic and all that stuff. So it is what it is. So Middle Tennessee inbounding underneath their own basket. This is Alston, passes it to Loof, who passes it to Carter. Carter with it. Finds Alston. Alston driving the lane, and there is a foul. And he will head to the line for 2. Just over the back there, number 11. Alston is going to miss his first. There's a little too much there as he smiles. As he bounces and releases the second, and that's short off the mark. Rebounded by Loof, who passes it to Carter outside for 3. That is In-N-Out Burger, rebounded by Milligan. And he is going to get fouled by Middle Tennessee. Alston with the foul. Looks like Middle Tennessee will be doing the press here as Fro bounces it inside to 4, passes it to Corver. Fro with it, passes it to Breadwood. Breadwood with it. Breadwood loses the ball, but there's a foul. So Breadwood is going to go to the line. I guess they're going to say that he was trying to shoot it. I guess you can say he was. So Breadwood attempts the first, and he makes it. It's now 34-53. Again, just Milligan actually, again, doing very well here. One more shot as Breadwood looks to get the scoring going, and he does. It's now 53-35. All right, Carter, bring it up for Middle Tennessee. Carter directing at traffic. Trying to find something. He finds Lands. Lands bounces it outside to 0. Passes it to Alston. Alston to 0. 0 looking to Lands. Lands could make the catch. Gets his own fumble there. Lands trying to drive inside. He does, and he kisses it off the glass for 2, and they're trying to play fast. This is Breadwood. Breadwood spinning around, and it's knocked to the ground. No foul. Middle Tennessee has it and lays it in. Again, Middle Tennessee using the full court press. This is Fro. Fro trying to beat the press. Passes it. It's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds. So it's going to be Milligan ball anyway. So Middle Tennessee having to use the press in order to get Milligan off their game. As again, Middle Tennessee kind of, I wouldn't say they're at the mercy, of course, but again, they just haven't. Milligan, give credit to Milligan. They've looked very, very good here. Passes to 11. 11 with it to Breadwood. Breadwood just jacks up a 3. That is too long. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee bringing up. This is Carter. Carter with it. Carter's going to cut inside, floats it up, and he's got it. As it's now 59-35. Breadwood now bringing up the court again, trying to beat the press. He does. He cuts inside. Oh, what a nice move. Unable to make it, though. Loof with it. Passes to Carter. Carter passes to Lands, who lays it in. Now it's looking like what it was earlier as they are on an 8-0 run. Middle Tennessee 61, Milligan 35. They are taking a commercial break. Or timeout, I should say. Or it's only a 30-second timeout. Sponsored by Whataburger. I can go for Whataburger now. I'll make myself a sandwich after this. Man, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I'm sorry that definitely not the best. I got to, again, brush up on my basketball. But, yeah, we'll just got to keep practicing, though. We'll make it work. We will make it work for sure. So Milligan will be inbounding again. They're going right to left on your YouTube screen. Man, I'm really hungry. Fro inbounds it to 4. Fro almost loses the ball. Fro bringing it up. Looking, finding Corver. Corver with it. Corver now trying to find somebody. Oh, good defense by Middle Tennessee. They are just clamping down. Finds Corver yet again. Corver passes to 4, who jacks up a 3. That's too strong. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. Carter bringing it up. Carter working his way inside. Passes it outside for 3, and it's good. And this game looking like it could be pretty ugly as Corver jacks it up. Oh, and he gets it. And it's now 64-37. As Carter has it, passes to 5. Seeing more of the backups now in for Middle Tennessee. As Carter passes inside. Oh, what a move by 20. Good find. Amari Hicks. Passes it to 11. Passes to Fro. Fro looking. Trying to find something, and it's no good. As it's Carter. Carter, it's a one-on-one. Carter's going to take it, and he misses. Too short. And he has a lot of contact on the rebound there by Milligan. Milligan is fouled. So again, 66-37 is your score. 12:35 left to go in this one. Middle Tennessee pretty much gonna win. I would say they're gonna win for sure. See, the win probability has pretty much all been with Middle Tennessee even since the start of the game. And full court press. They're passing it to Corver, pardon me. And he loses the ball. And it's now Middle Tennessee ball. Carter now with it. Passes it outside. Again, they're just going to kind of chill. They don't really need to do anything. You might see a little bit more wild shots, as that's kind of a careless shot there. And he misses off the mark. Milligan with it. Milligan underneath the basket. It's blocked away. They're going to call that. No, they're not going to call foul. That's just a straight up block. Just a straight up block. As Milligan is inbounding underneath their own basket. This is 10 who finds number 2. He just jacks up a 3. That's short. And not able to connect. Carter with it. Bring it up. That's a 3, and it's good. 69-37 is your score. Milligan again trying to face the press. Ever really since Middle Tennessee started with the press, it's been nothing doing. Finds a wide open nothing. As that is a turnover. Connected with the ground there. And yeah, it's gone from bad to worse. We need NBA streams, bro. I know you don't like the NBA as much as me. Yeah, no, I don't like it at all. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we'll see. I doubt it. I just don't see it happening. I'm doing this kind of practicing my basketball stuff. So we'll see, Jacob. We'll see. But that's literally the only reason is I'm just practicing. I didn't really expect to turn out. I expected like just me really, but I really need to. I was just like, I got to practice. If I'm going to do this, I need to do it. I can't just call a game and not know nothing. They're trying to tell us to choose number 88 on the gasoline. Don't pick 88, folks. If you have 88, don't do it. 88 is bad. It's bad for your car. That's propaganda to ruin your car, folks. For gasoline at the gas pump. You have an 88? Don't pick it. Do not do it. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. So like I said, I didn't really expect anybody here, but hey, I'll take it. You guys have been awesome. So, again, appreciate you guys. Again, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Still don't really know. So, again, I'm thinking about doing like a Q&A for like an hour and then calling it because I don't think I'll be able to call a game tonight. So, and again, I also need to listen to some of my older calls for basketball because, yeah, I definitely need to get used to that. So, but yeah, I might do that Q&A. We'll see. I'm not too sure. See, I don't know if there's anyone else on right now. I doubt it. Yeah. Or Jaguar Gator. What's he doing? Is he doing anything today? Yeah. Oh, man. Still upset the Steelers didn't do nothing yesterday. Still upset about that. All right, Nick McDevitt, the 8th season as the Middle Tennessee coach, trying to get his team and, playing in March as far as the March Madness tournament goes. And they lost last year in the first round of the NIT to Chattanooga. And then they lost, prior to that, they lost in the second round of the Conference USA Championship tournament. So you definitely want to see a better performance this year as he passes it around the arc. Number 23 for 3, and he's got it. It's now 72-37. And passes inside to 13. Knocks it away. It's stolen. Passes to 0, and it's good. Middle Tennessee is looking so good right now. They really are pulling away. 11 passes to 10. Who floats it up for the alley-oop, unable to connect. Goes up with it anyway, and he's got it. Good stuff there. Now 74-39. Carter with it. Looking, he's just going to jack up a 3. Might as well, and he's got it. It's now 77-39. And the backups are pretty much in for Middle Tennessee. And they are playing very good. Full court press in effect. Passing to 13. It's going to be a 3, and that is off the mark. It's rebounded by Milligan. Oh, good effort there, and he misses. Good effort there by number 11. Number 23 with it. 23 finds Carter. Carter passes corner 3. It is going to be off the mark. Rebounded by 23. Passes to 20. Passes to Carter. Passes to 0. Passes to 5 for quarter 3. And it's good. 80-39 is your score. Again, full court press in effect here. Milligan just trying to get something Corver for a 3. And he's got it. Cutting the lead to 38. As it's 80-42. Please do the Vanderbilt Tennessee game. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on what time it is. Driving inside of 0 again. If it's 2:30, I feel like it's the afternoon window. I might not be able to do that. As trying to find someone beyond the arc for 3, and it's good. 83-42 is your score. I'll check during the next commercial here. Passes it outside to 13. Passes it to 2. 2 with it. Looking, trying to find someone. Finds 10. 10 with it. And he's going to just jack up a 3, and it is off the mark. Oh, and Milligan just got trampled. One of the players did. 20 just jacking up a 3, and it's good. They're just jacking up 3s at this point. 86-42. This is not looking good for Milligan. Milligan just dribbling up the court. Trying to find something. Corver with the fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Nice shot there. Nice shot. Looks like they're going to empty the entire bench. Got 5 people sitting over there for Middle Tennessee as well. And there is a foul, and we're going to see all 10 players off the courts come off. Man, I got to clear my throat here. A lot of yapping. All right, let's see here. Vanderbilt. Oh, wait, that's not this Saturday. Wait, Texas and Vanderbilt. Oh, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Vanderbilt plays Auburn. So what does Vanderbilt play Tennessee? Oh, it's the last game. Yeah, well, I don't know. You never know. I mean, it's possible. That could be an elimination game for sure. As that's going to be Brentwood passes at 22, just jacks up 3. That's going to be off the mark. And that's out of bounds off Middle Tennessee. It's going to be Milligan ball. Milligan's Island. Not looking all that great here. Brentwood underneath his own basket. Trying to find someone. He finds a Middle Tennessee player who kicks it away. It's like there's like a field trip for I don't know, there's like kids in the front row. Shouldn't they be at school? What the heck? Milligan with it, bouncing it around. He's at number 22, passes it outside to 4 for 3, and that's good. Milligan making this a 39-point game. This is Lands. Lands working his way inside, and he gets it off the glass, 88-47. And once again, they're doing the full court press, a little bit of a softer press this time, not pressing immediately, a soft press. This is Fro. Fro has it knocked out of bounds. And that is going to be a media timeout. 88-47 is your score. Middle Tennessee all over Milligan. Yeah, last week of the season. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Again, I really do. I mean, if I do a game and it's on ESPN, it probably won't do well. So I would just have to look and see. And they haven't even released the times yet, so that's another thing. I just don't know. I just don't know yet. Yeah, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Again, that could be... wait, does Tennessee have 3 losses already? Yeah, they're already out. They're already out of the college football playoff. Unless, of course, a bunch of teams have 3 losses. Then, that would open up for a lot of things, I guess. Interesting. But we'll see, Lewis. We'll see. I don't know. It just really depends. It really does depend on what YouTube... If YouTube and ESPN decide to ban all these other games, get all the illegal streams out of there, then I'll be able to do it. It's just... That's the thing. Whenever they don't do it, it just hurts people like me trying to do it the right way. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. They are mathematically alive, but barely. Yeah, no, they are struggling. Again, if you have 3 losses, very unlikely you get in unless you're a conference champion. Clemson, of course, they were 10-3 and almost beat Texas as well. But they did not. Then Texas almost lost to Arizona State. Texas! Honestly, the clues for them kind of being disappointing were there last year. We just didn't see it. Vanderbilt's still alive. Oh, yeah, Vanderbilt is definitely still alive for sure. So that could be if they run the table here, it could be a win and in. So we'll see what happens as Brentwood inbounds it. This is number 4, passes to 34. 34 looking, trying to find somebody. He can't. And he's going to just take it up. Floats it up, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Loof. Loof with it, trying to find a teammate. He finds a fellow Blue Raider. As this is Smith bringing it up. Again, 7:10 to go in this one, 88-47. This game is pretty much over. Lands, fadeaway jumper. It is off the mark, short. Rebounded by Loof. Loof takes it up, and that is knocked away. And there's a lot of people falling all over the place. That is number 1 with the 3, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Bradford, who has it knocked away. Recovers with it. Oh, what a move by Bradford. And he misses. Oh, that's a killer. Would have been a great sequence there. This is Lands. Lands with it. Finds Smith. Passes inside to Lands. Lands floats it up, and it's good. And it's 90-47. As this game, again, pretty much a foregone conclusion. Well, it's Brentwood, not Brentford. Brentwood loses possession, and it's out of bounds at Middle Tennessee. With the Middle Tennessee going to clear 100 for sure. Again, there was a point in this game where it was 22-0. Then Milligan was keeping pace with them. At one point, they were outscoring him in the last certain amount of time. They had a 34-30 run there over Middle Tennessee, but Middle Tennessee started pressing even more, and it was over. Milligan with it. This is Fro. Fro. He needs to get past. There we go. He gets past the half-court line. Fro slips. Casper tripped him. Brentwood has it. Brentwood directing traffic. Looking, trying to find a teammate. He does. Cuts it inside. Looking around. Oh, nifty pass. This is Fro for 3, and that's In-N-Out Burger. Smith with it. Bringing it up. Smith passes outside. Cutting inside. Passes outside again for a corner 3. That is off the mark. Rebounded by number 4 of Milligan. Oh, he was knocked back. And that is a foul on Middle Tennessee. Again, 5:26 left to go here in the second half. So, again, we're just kind of just waiting here. Waiting here to rebound. Okay, I don't know if, I guess there was, yeah, we did have a sub. Okay. I was wondering what happened there. This is Brentwood bringing it up for Milligan. Again, going right to left on your YouTube screen, looking around, finding number 34, bounces it outside to 4. 4. Finds Corver. Corver looking, trying to find somebody, bouncing it around the arc, and he's just going to fade away jumper. That is just not the play there, as that's off the mark. Middle Tennessee rebounding. This is 23. 23 jacks up a 3, and it's good. 93-47 is now your score. As this is Brentwood bringing it up. Brentwood looking, trying to find something. Oh, he breaks the guy's ankles for 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by 23 of Middle Tennessee. Looking again, close things out here. Driving the lane, looking, trying to find someone. And Milligan's all over. Oh, what a pass! And he misses the shot. It was a foul, actually. So he's going to head to the line. Number 3 was fouled. Jovanovic for Middle Tennessee is going to head to the line. Again, 93-47 is your score. 4:21 left to go in this one. Middle Tennessee opened up the scoring with a 22-0 run. And then Milligan, again, we're keeping pace for a solid, well, pretty much for the rest of the first half. That was at the 13-minute mark. So for the rest of the 13 minutes, Milligan actually had outscored them. And then to open up the second half with about 3 minutes into it, Milligan was up in the second half as far as like second half scoring 9-5. But then Middle Tennessee just started pressing, and that was over. Again, there's a long delay here, and they're going to go and just take a whole media timeout, I guess. So apparently Middle Tennessee has to change their jerseys. I don't know for what. That's kind of weird. So 93-47, 4:21 left to go in this one. Commercial break. Let's see here. Again, I don't really know. Again, I don't know if I call another game tonight or not. We'll see. It's unlikely, but you never know. You never know. And again, for the football, I need to start looking at what I'm doing this weekend. Who knows, though? Army and Temple, maybe. I'm probably doing that. I know I'm doing Duke and UConn. That should be pretty good. And in a perfect world, I can do, again, if they're banning channels on YouTube, then I can do another game. I can do a game on ABC, ESPN, and ideally I do either Wake Forest, Virginia, or LSU and Alabama, but then I'd probably sound like a hater if I was calling LSU and Alabama because I hate the SEC, so I will probably be very obnoxious there. That wouldn't be good. Definitely doing Duke and UConn for sure. Be nice to do like Georgia and Mississippi State. I think that'd be an underrated game. BYU, Texas Tech, also another game that I think would be pretty fun. $400 tickets. You guys can go to the game in Lubbock for just a mere $400. So it looks like we're about to end this ad here as we're back here in Middle Tennessee. They're up 93-47. Of course, they're promoting their ESPN app, which I actually am only able to watch on Roku. I have an Xbox here. I have actually, this mic is connected directly to the TV itself, or to the monitor, I should say. Wow, when is enough, huh? I'm going to say after a 40-point game, it's a game. Yeah, I know, right? No, yeah, this game is pretty much over, but, you know, of course, I gotta call the rest of it as Jovanovic misses the first. That is the thing on the channel. I do not quit. You cannot quit during even if the game stinks. You can't. You got to keep going. There is the second. He makes the second one. So 94-47. Pretty much double their score, and you're tied if you're Milligan. So 47 points in the last 4 minutes, 15 seconds. I think it's doable for sure. This is Corver. Corver looking, trying to find someone. Finds it. Finds Fro. Fro looking. He is searching for a player. He does. He finds a teammate. Bounces underneath the basket, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee again. They're probably looking. They want to get that 100 points. They have 4 minutes to do it. They just need 6 points. Wide open three. It's no good. Corver with it. And this is Fro. Fro with it. Bounces it inside. This is 34. Trying to find it. Moving inside the paint. He can't. Finds Corver outside. Passes it back to him. 34. Slips almost. It's stolen away. Number one passes to 0, and it's knocked away. No foul. It's just going to be Middle Tennessee ball. Bigger blowout than the St. John's game I called. Oh, yeah, I bet. This may go down in your record book as the biggest blowout. Oh, for sure. for sure. Again, I called a little bit of college basketball last year, and there was nothing like this. As that's going to be in there off the glass, it's 96-47. They are pushing it down the field for corner three, and that is off the mark. I said field, not court. My bad. My bad, man. This is number 25. That's a fadeaway jumper, and that is In-N-Out Burger knocked away by Middle Tennessee. That was interesting, and it's again. I'm imagining Middle Tennessee wants the 100 points. They have 3 minutes to do it. Milligan, I think, hey, they'll take 50. 50, against a Middle Tennessee team. That's not too bad. So full court press in effect. Almost losing the ball. They got to push it. They only have 4 seconds. And they do. Oh, they're going to actually... No, they're saying he did get it. Yeah, they're going to say that he didn't get it. So, yeah, 10-second violation. You have 10 seconds. That's crazy. I remember when it used to be 8. What was the final score? Final score for what? For the college games? I don't recall. I'd have to look at them. I only did 9 or 10. Are you talking about the final score? Yeah, 108-74. Gotcha. Jovanovic passing to number 1. 1 spinning around. Jumper through 2, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Milligan. They're just going to hug each other and hug the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Again, jump ball. A.K.A. inbound pass. So they're just, again, I'm not even going to say jump ball anymore. That's stupid. You should actually jump for the ball like they used to. This is Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee looking. And it's knocked out of bounds. And Middle Tennessee will hang on to it. Again, 2:27 left to go here in the second half. This one's pretty much over. Trying to see if Middle Tennessee can get to 100. Milligan to 50. And it's stolen away by Milligan. Milligan with it now. This is number 2. Driving inside, he's pretty much denied. Had to pass it off. Number 11. He loses the ball. Recovered there by a teammate, a fellow Buffalo. Number 55 passes to 10. 10 with it. 10 spinning around, loses the ball, and it's a foul. This is bigger. Yeah, this is a route. So he will head to the line for 2. Again, it's 96-47 here. Going to see if he can knock down these free throws. The first one is good. He only gets 1, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess they didn't show the first one. He made the second. All right, 96-48, 2 minute and counting here. Again, Middle Tennessee, I bet. I mean, you want to try to get 100 if you can. They've been stuck here for the last 2 minutes. Bouncing it inside. Jovanovic working his way inside. Passes to 25. 25 looking. Passes to Jovanovic. Driving inside, and he lays it in. What a play. And it's 98-48. Both teams just need 2 points. Microphone practice. Oh, this is exactly what it is. That was the whole intent of this stream. That's gonna be ripped away, and that is a foul by Middle Tennessee. Yeah, no, this is completely what it was. I was just trying to get my basketball terminology all straightened out, and I failed. So I have to go back and look at some old footage of me. As that first one is off the mark. That's a killer. Not really a killer, but again, if you want 50, which I want 50, I've pretty much put expectations on these teams. So far, they have not met them. Can they do it? He makes the second. It's now at 98-49. So again, Milligan just needs 49 more points. They need to double their score in the last minute and a half. I'm sure it's doable. As Middle Tennessee slowly bringing it up the court. 25 driving inside. Looking. Oh, it's a turnover. Milligan with it. Milligan taking it inside. It's denied. That one was just blasted into the crowd. That was a nice block there by Weichel. Milligan with it. That's a jumper, and that's blocked. Rebounded, trying to go up with it, and there's a foul. And he will head to the line again, usually in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and you see a lot of this stuff, a lot of free throws. So looks like they'll have an opportunity to get 50. Look at them go. He just needs one. Can he get just one? The first one is good. He's got it. Milligan hits 50 points. Good stuff, Milligan. And there is the second, and it's good. 51-98. Now Middle Tennessee just needs 2 more. Again, they've had 96 points since the 4-minute mark. Can they hit 100? This is 0-0 looking around. Jumper for 2. It's good. And Middle Tennessee gets 100. Middle Tennessee crowd is really happy as Milligan jumps and jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Milligan. He goes up. It is off the mark. Rebounded by Middle Tennessee. And they're telling him to chill. As Middle Tennessee will need to shoot it because there's about a second difference. Now they're just telling him to kill the clock. All right, well, Middle Tennessee's just going to dribble it out. 100-51 is your final score, folks. And that is your ball game. Middle Tennessee opens up with a solid win over Milligan. Hey, Milligan, not too shabby. Again, they showed some fight. Obviously, again, they were down 22-0 at one point, but made it a game. Again, they entered the half. They were down 22, so they really kept even with them. And again, opening up the second half, they were outscoring them 9-5, and then, of course, Middle Tennessee decided to start pressing, and that was really what was the difference in this game. You know, really, again, the difference was the first, 8 minutes of the game where, again, obviously it was 22-0, and then pretty much the last 15 minutes where, again, Middle Tennessee was just pressing. So if you're a Milligan fan tuning in, hey, tell you what, not a bad team, folks, not a bad team. But, of course, whenever you see Middle Tennessee really turn it on, they really looked pretty solid today. Again, Land's kind of your main guy. Kamari Land's 21 points, 9 for 12 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. So, yeah. That's going to do it for me. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, this was pretty much a test trying to re-find my basketball stuff. So I do appreciate you guys. But yes, Lewis, you have a good one. Pure Adrenaline, thank you for tuning in. Gina, George, I really do appreciate you. Bud, again, thank you again. Jacob, thank you again for tuning in. Draven, for checking in. Gaming Boy, appreciate you. Laney, again, for your support. You guys, again, I have the best subs on YouTube. That is no joke. Not just saying that, it is true. I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your day. Again, if I do go live later, it may be a Q&A. I don't know. Just hanging out, having a good old time. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.